A word for Dele Farotimi and other Yorubas who have great love for Igbos. Welcome to Amaka Intellectual Factory, where I host podcasts and many other interesting stuff. Since Dele Farotimi's arrest for defamation by Afe Babalola, I have been watching his interviews and other videos back to back to get a feel of what he stands for. Very quickly, it became obvious that he, like a lot of Yorubas, was a passionate supporter of Peter Obi's presidential run. This reminds me a lot about the Yorubas that have great love for Igbos that I encounter every now and then. Many of these Yorubas are married to Igbos. Many of these Yorubas are actively seeking Igbos as spouses. During the Biafran War, many of these Yorubas died alongside Igbos and other Biafrans because of their love for Igbos. The love is real. It is really love nwantente.
I am Adure, Adure, Lele, Adure, Adure, Lele. Idu kwasamaka onyoma odika powder. Idu kwasamupu onyoma odika fomu. Idu kwasamishi onyoma odika pilo. Oh lo 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 lo, Adure bule wakawa, iwariwo. Ice. Rosa Olerio, Rosanna Oleri, Rosanna Olerio adikadimba. Adure Oleri, Adure Olerio. Adure, Adure bule wakawa, iwariwo. Adure, Adure lele, Adure, Adure lele. Idu kwasamaka onyoma odika powder. Idu kwasamuku onyoma odika fomu. Idu kwasamishi onyoma odika pilo. Oh lo 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 lo, Adure bule wakawa, iwariwo.
As a young Igbo woman in every sense of the word, these are my favorite Yoruba people. They are usually very sweet and kind. Encountering them is always a great relief because of the Yorubas that are anti-Igbo. I have come to find that these so-called anti-Igbo Yorubas are actually Afro-Caribbeans, particularly Haitians, pretending to be Yoruba Nigerians. Topic for another day. I want to beam back that same love that these Yorubas show towards Igbos to these lovely Yoruba people. However, I have to warn them to be careful. I wouldn't be a good person if I didn't mention this next part. That love you have for Igbos causes you to lower your guard around Igbos, and it is dangerous. It is dangerous because there is a large number of people claiming to be Igbos that are not actually Igbos. These people have historically been seeded among Igbos for the sole purpose of the destruction of the Igbo nation. And they are mostly men. These men don't put in much thought into their words, let alone their action. This is why I am very afraid of supporting an Igbo man, because he would get into power and cause serious problems for Igbos with his tactlessness. And a lot of them, their way of showing that they are not showing favoritism to Igbos is by being wicked to Igbos. They lack a serious understanding of strategic thinking. They don't understand geopolitics, and as a result, can easily be misled by the West to plunge us into warfare. I love how the anti-war message is out there and on the lips of Nigerians. We must have a zero tolerance of warfare in Nigeria and her immediate surroundings. And one of the ways we can guarantee this is through a leader that is conscious of this. We would not survive warfare in our country or neighboring countries. We also have to be mindful of provoking our neighbors. To be good in business is not necessarily equivalent to being good in politics. A lot of these so-called Igbo men lack this consciousness. I am a master military strategist and a well-read historian. There are histories of Igbo people where they are called by different names. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that these are Igbo people that are being talked about in ancient history. And I have observed a pattern of these so-called crooked men who say they are Igbos but are not, that plunge these ancient Igbos into so much trouble that their community disintegrates and scatters forever. The only Igbo person I can throw my weight behind is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. But unfortunately, she hasn't expressed a desire to run for presidency. If Dora Akunyili was still alive, I would also name her as an Igbo presidential candidate I would support. You want someone who has demonstrated integrity in political office over and over again. Not someone who can easily be manipulated by the West into doing an action that the world would consider unacceptable and slam Nigeria with many economic sanctions. And then because this person is Igbo, the rest of Nigeria would turn to Igbos as the cause of their problems. God forbid. The devil is a liar. 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 Igbo or no Igbo presidential aspirant, an anti-warfare policy is a must. Being mindful of not provoking our neighboring countries is a must. We must have a checklist of what our leaders must stand for, regardless of their party. This is part of the reason I have so much respect for His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. When the Niger coup happened, and the West was really pushing for a Nigerian invasion of Niger, His Excellency refused. Now, some Nigerians might claim to be responsible for stopping a Nigerian invasion of Niger after the Niger coup. But what you need to understand is that if His Excellency did not appreciate the danger of a Nigerian invasion of Niger, he would have invaded Niger despite their protests. And then we would have been having a totally different conversation today. May God deliver us from evil, 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 evil. To my Yoruba brothers and sisters that have love for Igbos, we love you back. Let us make peace, love, integrity, development, advancement, and progress great again. We can do it. Well, that's all I have to say for now. Until next time, take care of your lovely selves. And remember, life is beautiful and worth living.